Hi everyone, I'm back. I've decided to do an oil change on my Husky TE510. It's a 2007 model. I'll just go back a little bit. What I've actually done is I've actually deliberately used a pulley system so I can put the bike at an angle, and as you can see on the opposite side of the filter cap, right at the bottom over here and just in front of your gear change, you've got a little stainless steel filter that fits in there, and that there is the cover that goes on. There's no spring or no coil like you have on the cover for your oil filter. Alright, I'm going to take out this little stainless steel filter which is at the base of the motor. It actually goes all the way back in, but if you've got the bike tilted like I have, it really just drops out quite easily. Okay, there you go. As you can see, right, that's been cleaned, but now the last thing you've got to do is that inside that hole you have another filter. Okay, so basically what happens is that item there slides into that, but you need to take this, it's the same length. Shaking too much, yeah. And that's it there. Okay. So if you have a look at that, you can see, if you look very carefully, it's got some residue in it. You need to give that a good clean out. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put everything back in again. This is that outer filter. This goes straight in. Push it in. You can see it's flush. It actually goes a little bit further. Stick your finger in and push it so it doesn't go any further in. Then what you do is you take this one. You can see it's got two different shaped ends. Short little beveled edge and then a longer one. What you do is you take the long edge, push that one in, just stick your finger in the middle and push it in, and you'll see it will comes in and out freely, and that locks in place. It's pretty simple. Okay. Alright, last up but not least, I might actually just give that a bit of a wipe off. Okay. That goes straight on. Got two bolt screws. Do the other one. Okay, back again. I'm going to put the oil filter in now, but I wanted to point something out to you if you're not aware of it. You'll see these two filters, look, they are the same in dimensions and everything, but if you have a look at the top, the ones on the left hand side's got a sort of a rubber gasket, which is okay. The one on the right I believe is far better. The one on the right actually is a gold filter, done by Moto, and yeah, I think certainly when I have used the filter on the right hand side, I tend to have a lot less shit gathering at the bottom of my motor when I drain all the oil out. So anyway, so that one there is gone. So here's my new one. and you'll see that I have 3 bolts, and I have my casing, and you need to make sure that you put your spring in. Okay, now the rubber end goes in first. The rubber end actually fits over, you'll see inside, if I can get this, like a little nipple there, it goes over that, and then it will actually do that. I've given that a clean. So basically what you do is you take this and you push it in. It actually catches if you just do that to it, get it on nice, fits on, and then you put your spring in first, cover over the spring, and you bolt it down. Now, I need 2 hands for this, so I'm going to turn this off. And just one thing, you notice that the one bolt is longer. The cover only fits on one way, and the bolt will fit into the top side. You can see it's got a much longer, where's my finger? It goes in here, and you can see it's got a much longer area to screw into as opposed to the shorter ones. I know this is simple stuff, but you know, if you've never done it before, you might find it to be a little bit sort of daunting. Who knows? Anyway, that's what it looks like without the cover, and I'll come back shortly. Okay, back again. There you go. The cover's on. Whatever you do, just don't tighten those bolts too tight. They don't need to be too tight. Alright, time for the oil change. I want to put the oil in. The oil I actually use is fully synthetic. The motor oil. It's a 1040 full synthetic. It's a good race grade, and I get good mileage out of it. But I do change my oil on a regular basis. A bit of thrashing. Alright, what you need to do is remove your nut, and on the side, because they say that generally speaking it's around about 1.2 litres or a litre of oil. I go purely by sight of my bleeder over here on the side, which I will take out. It's just an Allen key fitting. There we go. You take that out. Now, if you do this when you've got oil in, you can actually see if it weeps out, then you know your oil level's fine. If nothing comes out of it, well, then you should really top it up, and that'll trickle down. You'll see what happens shortly when I put oil in. Make sure your bike is also level. Okay. Okay, I've put in a litre, and as you can see, there's no oil coming out of the bleeder. So we'll keep topping this up, and it should not easy doing this with 2 hands, or 1 hand should I say. Okay, I've got in about, there you go. Okay, that's around about 1.2 litres of oil. And generally what I do is I let that just run a little bit, and then you plug him up. Okay, so that's my indicator I use. Okay, and it's worked for me and it works for everyone else, so stick to it. Okay.